County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And now here is Brian De La Cruz. He will lead this one off today.
De La Cruz.
First delivery to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Second, the shortstop,
So now here is Miguel Rojas. His prior history in this matchup, just 3 for 14. First pitch on the way. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. So 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave one. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. The 1-0 on the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting full. The third baseman.
Digging in next, Austin Riley. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
From the stretch. Riley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 25, Lewis Brinson.
Next, here is Lewis Brinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Brian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Chisholm is there. 1 down.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm. With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it, walk it down, and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
First pitch on its way. Looped out towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad-hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swanson at second. Fried on at first with two down. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Nobody out, runner on first. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Grounded to third. Right to him. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Now back. The shortstop.
Now at the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. Singled in his last at bat. The pitch. Hey. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. third now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Two and two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Austin Riley will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Eddie Rosario is on deck. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count. That pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping in once again is Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Riley, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
De La Cruz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make the play first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with the runner on second now.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready with the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Cooper into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. This is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. The payoff pitch.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Ready now is Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting. The right
Now
field.
into the box. Jesus Sanchez struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and no strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Grounded to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here comes the 1-2. This is line to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking.
Now batting.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chisholm is off of first with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Marlins leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
The pitcher, Max Fried.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is there to put it away for out number 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ball 2. Two and 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Ronald Acuna is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Cody Pote answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ronald Acuna will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Softly on a line to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two 2-0. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit is Brian Anderson. First delivery to him. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cody Pote. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch of the AB now. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-0 home. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Rosario, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves lead it 2-0.
Leading off for Miami, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. And Next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Now the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Fried, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Adam Duvall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Duvall is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2.
big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So no runs here, no hits, one error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jazz Chisholm. First offering as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chisholm on at first, nobody out. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Joe Panik's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Anthony Bass gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. So stepping in is Austin Riley. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. De La Cruz is there, and he has it for the out. Up next, Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. To the plate now, Dansby Swanson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ozuna on second. Darno at first. 2 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
Will Smith will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. From the stretch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Garrett Cooper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-0. Zach Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Johan Camargo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. A little bouncer. Here's the 0-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. The 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Acuna digs in now. On he pops it up. Anderson just to the left of the mound. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Jazz Chisholm, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 2-0 finish today. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.